Welcome to Soulspaceradio. All rights reserved. No part of this broadcast may be reproduced or transmitted in any form or by any electronic or mechanical means without the presenter's written permission. The presenters do not dispense medical advice or prescribe the use of any technique as a form of treatment for physical, emotional, or medical problems. The intent of the presenters is to only offer information of a general nature to help you in your quest for emotional and spiritual well-being.
Hi guys, welcome to Soul Space Radio. Every day is a good day, so good day. Today is in particular a very, very good day because today is a special edition of Soul Space Radio and we're going to do some meditation healing for a situation that's occurred in Australia with regards to the culling of a whole lot of racehorses, which I find any cruelty to animals, I don't understand it, to be honest, and I'm particularly sensitive to it, and the situation's happened over here, and I purposefully stay away from news as it is, because of I think, you know, I'm pretty sensitive to violence and things like that, I heard about it anyway. Now, I've often learnt that we have a two-way gift. When we open our connection to Source, there is a responsibility in the gift. It's a two-way facilitation. It enhances and enriches your life, but you do the same for the divine. And how do you do that? Well, you kind of intuitively know. You kind of intuitively grasp what it is that you need to do. It's usually done in spontaneity, and you just know. I know it sucks when someone says, oh, you know when you know, but it's kind of what it is. It's a very intuitive thing. It's a feeling thing. It's a motive thing. And the more advanced you become in terms of raising your consciousness, the more that you are, and opening your heart, the more that you're exposed to feelings. And feelings are beautiful because they are the doorway to the intangible, to the fourth and fifth dimensions, to the spaces outside of this particular space, of this external reality. And so they're a doorway, and you start to feel what's right, and then you may respond depending on which sense you're strongest. So for me, it's clairvoyance. So I see visions, and then I know what to do with these feelings, and these feelings emit into visions, or develop into visions, and then I just respond to that. Okay, going back to my point. So today I really just wanted to do a meditation about for the horses. Now, why am I doing this? Okay, so I've had a couple of experiences when something comes to my attention, I truly believe it's not coincidental, and I've learnt to decipher what things I need to assist and what I don't. There's probably a lot of things messages I receive that I don't really, I'm not attuned to. But particularly when the most emotive, I know that I need to respond. And I know how to respond because this has happened on a couple of occasions. You might recall a few years ago there was a gorilla that was killed because I think a child fell into the gorilla cage. And I just intuitively went into meditative space after I heard about that. Then went into, when you meditate, there's levels or layers of consciousness. Or consciousness is not the right word, of reality or fields or astrofields. Or I'm really not too sure what the right terminology is. But it feels like fourth, fifth dimension, sixth, seventh dimensional layers, if you like. And in these bands, almost atmospheric, might I say, and there's no real boundaries for these, by the way, but it seems to me that when something departs this planet that's been traumatized, it is held in a plane. I don't really know how, I've not learnt any of this. This is all just intuitively come to me from my meditative experiences, but I'm not any practicing religion, and I'm sure this could be best explained. I have heard similar concepts in Buddhism and Hindu practice, but in my experience, beings, and including animals who've suffered trauma, when their soul has departed, sit in a field, in a plane that is not really that is kind of like it's holding them about. It's not a full integration into the next plane. And if you want to call the next plane heaven, then by all means do. So, although I know that's got connotations, but let's just say that your soul is going to heaven or nirvana or wherever you want to think it is. The traumatized soul is sitting in a plane, specifically animals. Animals, in my experience, that I believe the same would happen to humans. They sit in a plane, and they don't kind of, in their turmoil, their soul does not transfer to where they should be. And the plane is, it's earthbound, but not in this three-dimensional reality, if you want to call it that. So I've had a few experiences of this. When my dog got put down, I also sensed the soul was fractured. The soul becomes fractured, and there's a need to pull it in and then let it rise. And all I can say is that intuitively I felt and saw it, and then responded to that. So just pure heart energy responded, aligned the cells of the soul, sort of brought it back into a comprehensive ball, if you will, and then let it sort of ascend from that point in time. I don't really know the relevance of ascending. I just, it made, in my experience, when you receive, especially clairvoyant, when you receive messages from source in a visual context, it's very difficult for your brain, or I know that it is difficult for your brain to assimilate the concepts that source is trying to convey. So it will construct the concepts as best it feels. Whether that is actually a true and accurate exacting of what happens, I don't know, but it just portrays the most likely outcome. I don't know, I'm not saying that in the right way, but I think you get my meaning. It just portrays, your mind works with the physics that it knows in this reality, and then puts the picture together that way. Okay, but what I'm saying is that the actual occurrence could be quite different. So see, the soul is fractured, the soul comes together, and then with heart, pure love energy, and then comes together, and then from that space it can ascend. And I think dispersal, meaning that it is disrupted, or it is traumatized. So coming back to the horse culling, so I just, when I hear the stuff, I just sense, and I did a bit of stuff running. I run a lot, and when I run, I open and channel. And I do a lot of clearing on astral levels, on other astral fields, the souls of traumatized horses. So today, though, I wanted to share this, and I also wanted to, I wanted to give you some tools that you can use if there's things that happen that you feel that you should assist in making better, rather than lamenting that they have happened and stewing on the negative emotion of that, and then adding to that, actually feeling like you were doing something as well as bringing love and light and peace into the world. Okay, so so what we're going to do today is I'm just going to guide you through a meditation that is atypical to what I have done and what I wanted to do today, just to assist those souls that are still traumatized and enable them to ascend onwards to wherever that may be. Okay, so I hope this explanation helps. You guys, any questions, feedback to soulspaceradio@bigpond.com. Okay, so 3 deep breaths. See yourself surrounded by brilliant white light, bright white divine love light. Breathe it in, every cell in your body glowing, and out through your heart, and in, every cell in your body glowing with divine love light, and out through your heart and in. Every cell in your body glowing with divine love light, and breathe out, breathe this air as light out through these cells. Now see a pole of brilliant white light from your base chakra up through your spine, out through your crown, and into the center of the universe. And then change out your perception of space and replace it with brilliant divine love light. And feel this love light radiating through every cell in your body. Feel yourself radiating with this love light, divine God light. And just look down and notice your physical being dissipating. And then see a dial in front of you and turn it up until you're glowing brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. Radiating this divine love light. Now float out into the universe. And just see a field filled with beautiful, divine, free-spirited animals. They can be running, playing, fighting, in joyous reconnection with all that is. And just see them as light beings in the shape of horses, but there's no physicality to them, just shapes of light in the shape of horses. And just see this light stretching forever on the horizon, above the earth, in the sky. And just see this plane of this dancing white light, a bit like the Northern Lights. All this fractured soul love light, divine light. And just project beautiful love light, brilliant white light from your heart into these dancing, beautiful, wild horse spirit energy, horse souls. And as you do this, you may feel yourself move towards them and talk to them, walk amongst them, pat them, love them, be gentle with them, nurture them, share love with them, feed them. You can feed them sugar or carrots, whatever you want. Just show them gentle love. Say beautiful, caressing, endearing, empowering words in soft voices. And apologize and seek forgiveness for the trauma that they experienced at the hands of man, and know that the majority of people have love and only care in their hearts for the well-being of all Earth's animals. And seek forgiveness from their beautiful souls. And as you do this, see the dispersed soul, sort of dispersed light, that like mist come together into a solid ball of light and ascend for each and every soul. As you go amongst them, sharing love, caring for them, showing love, speaking love, seeking forgiveness. And send them blessings on their eternal journey. Till next time you meet in much better circumstances. And just see all of the mist come together into a brilliant ball of bright white light. And let this ascend into the next part of their journey. Knowing that they will be sent into pure divine love light. Into the hands of God. Unconditional love. And when you feel that the plane is cleared and those that are ready to depart have left, you can do this in one action or many. And see the light from this plane back down to where you are, planet Earth, in third dimension reality. Come down the white light into this plane. Feel where you're seated. Feel the upholstery against your skin. Make yourself aware of the external surroundings, noises, clocks ticking, traffic on the road. And when you're ready, you may open your eyes. And that is what I usually experience when these sorts of things happen. And I know in that way that I have been called forward to do what I needed to do. And so it is done. And how do you know if that is relevant for you? Well, you can do this anyway. There's no harm in doing it, even if you haven't been particularly called for or motivated to do it. I know that each and every one of us is passionate about certain different things. There's a lot of concern about our environment at the moment. And the concern for situations, the trauma and the emotional turmoil about these situations does nothing but make the situation worse. So what we need to do is come together and make the situation better by empowering ourselves to do better, and empowering the planet to heal itself, and reframing the situation so that we take the negative context out of it. Negative and negative creates negative. If we create a positive to it, it changes. So we have a responsibility to both act in a physical way to remedy situations in our environment, but also in an intuitive way, in a spiritual way, to look after both our souls and those of the souls all around us. So hopefully you've really you found some value in this meditation today, and you can go out and use this in any situation. I don't tend to, these days, this all started in terms of meditation, but these days I don't even need to be in a meditative space when I'll just do it. It might just be a case of actually thinking about the topic, and it just happens. I don't really know why it happens. I don't really know how I'm able to know what to do, but it just happens. It's just a divine gift, and I'm truly appreciative for it, and whatever I can do to help in these situations. It's very empowering to me. It's a real, whenever you work with Source, you know that you are truly working with Source, because it's always a win-win. It is never a win for one party. Okay, so any further questions, soulspaceradio@bigpond.com, and I'm going to leave you with a special edition. See you later, guys. Let me know if there's anything that you want me to do a meditation about, or whether you want to seek some individual one-on-one meditation lessons, or whatever the case may be. Let me know. soulspaceradio@bigpond.com. Love you guys. See you later. Bye.